and welcome. So I am going to take a look at the Times quick cryptic crossword, and this is being published on Tuesday the 2nd of September 2025. Now I just noticed as I came in that the interface looks a little bit different up here, so I think maybe the IT people have been making a few changes, so whether that's going to affect how this goes I don't know. Right, today's setter is Jalna. We don't quite get 2 puzzles a month from Jalna, but this will be number 13, so more than one month. And just looking back at my records, I was a bit confused because the average time for Jalna is about 18 minutes, but I've got quite a few kind of 11 and 12 minute solves, and the last puzzle out was under 10. And when I looked in my stats, I found that actually there's a really interesting kind of they split into two groups of 6. The first 6 are all under 14 minutes. And then the next 6 are all over 20 minutes, and there's this big gap between 14 and 20 minutes, so it's either very hard, and I have to work to solve it, or kind of goes in fairly easily. So I don't know which one we're going to get today, but what I can say is I'm going to reset timer and crack on. Sweet price periodically given by computer firm. You'd think that's something to do with apple ice, price, P-I-E, apple pie, there we are, apple pie. Impulsive outbreak, rash. In the end, you often intended undo, cancel. More flexible about one service provider. Is that pliant? I think that's pliant. No, plianter. I think that's planter with an I in it. I think. Not sure about that. Level covering a certain. Is that going to be Stone Age or something? A certain historical period. I don't think it's Stone Age, but it should be an age, shouldn't it? What's this? Restaurant dish done with artichokes originally. Dish. I don't think it's pliant, is it? That's why. Done. Past. Paster. I think that's age. I'm going to put age there. I don't know what. Iron Age, Bronze Age, Stone Age. Level. Stage covering 1. A certain. Okay, yes, certain. Right. Assessment time put back. Exam, oral, time, emit, test. Complex way to finish a phone call is to ring up, hang up. Complex is a hang up, yep. Extreme part of Christmas Eve revelry. Must be a hidden word, isn't it? Severe. Do not remove 12 changes. Is that referring to 12? I'll come back to that. Reverse towel to begin with when visiting beach. Reserve towel, sorry. To begin with when visiting beach. Something about shore maybe. Warning signal mistakenly altered after start of riot. Warning signal mistakenly altered, so is it altered with an R in it? Red alert. Get away from interminable filming session. I thought that was a hidden word, but it isn't. Get away from interminable filming session. Shoot. Old chum is pal. That must be the old opal. Splash of liquid in small dish. Not sure what that'll be. Right, what we got here? Nothing in glass, so that's a Pinot. Fair enough. What's this? Leo or Low? Lou. Ladies possibly love to wear large ring. Ladies the loo toilet. Yep, has to be looked at. Fast trains express. Fantastically versatile family is anagram versatile family. Not sure about. Series featuring writers and poets. Sorry. Series SE Spender. Pen. Not pen. Spen. Series. SER for series. Writers' pens. Spencer, I think that must be. I don't know of Spencer, but I think so. What's this? Weird thing initially frightens everyone when it gets dark. Nightfall. I'm not past that one. Most of them I'm passing as I do. Port a new one. Worthy of contempt. Not sure what that is. Let's go on to have sheriff's gangs posses. Possess. Complete wreck. Complete. Can't think what that is. Monotonous sound of remote controlled aircraft. Remote controlled aircraft drone, I suppose. Firm ultimately bucks the firm is set. Yep. Get away from internal filmings. Shoot. Shoe. Shoe. I think that's shoe with shoot. Get away from. Yeah, internal meaning not ending, I suppose. Splash of liquid in small dish. Splatter and a platter. I think I've seen that recently. This one, total or something? Complete. Complete. I think it's complete. You totally, yeah. What's this? Set. Reserve. When visiting beach. Set aside. Why is that set aside? I'm not sure. What was 12? 12, we've got a 12 even? There must be a 12. Yeah, it's your assessment time put back. Do not remove 12 changes. So it's an anagram of that, probably, isn't it? Test, I think. Assessment put. Yeah, it's test, isn't it? It's that, which means that must be. If that's an anagram, do not remove 12 changes. Test. Do not remove. Don't see that one is. Port a new one. Worthy of contempt. I'm not sure what that is. This was more flexible about one supplier. Suppler. Relatives. And that just leaves these two over here to unwind. Do not remove 12 changes. I've got no idea what that 12 is. Test. So I think it's an anagram of that, which can only be SETT. Doesn't seem likely. Stet, do not remove, which means this must be Antwerp. Oh, it's not that. Did I just... No, what a supplier. What have I done? Oh, that's another typo again. 547 without the typo. Wow, okay, that went in nicely. Right, let's go through, because I was passing those as I did them. I was kind of looking at other bits of the clue and knowing that and saying the answers. So let's go through. Well, apple pie is the sweet, dessert that you eat. Price, periodically saying take the first, third and fifth letters of price, which is the PIE, given by the computer phone, which is Apple. So put it beside that. Impulsive is rash. If you're being rash, you're being impulsive, and an outbreak could be an outbreak of a rash like measles or something. Right, I know this one I definitely kind of just looked at and went, cancel. So in the end I was going U, last letter of U, often, tending, and to is undo, or undo, UNDO, which is to cancel. More flexible is suppler. Put it around an I. One for I gives you supplier, which is a service provider. Level is the stage covering a certain, so certain, that's one. Historical period is the Stone Age. I think I must have seen the 5 and 3 a number of times well enough to know that historical period or back in the past, whatever will probably give me the Stone Age. I can't really think of a good example of why certain is one. Other than we're certain about that, we are one on that, maybe. Assignment is a test. T for tie. We've got put. If you put something, you set it down. You put it down with a T for time. Put that backwards. Gives you test coming forwards. A complex is a hang up, and the way to finish a phone call is to hang up. Extreme is severe. Part of is your hidden word indicator that across Christmas Eve revelry we have severe. Do not remove is editor speak for. Stet means do not remove. You write that. So an editor in the old days when they were hand editing things would have picked up a piece of paper with the journalists writing on, and they might have gone through it, crossed something out, and then gone, oh no, actually I don't want to cross that out, and then they'd write stet beside it to show that that needed to remain, so do not remove. 12 is referring to test, which is that clue there, and therefore changes is telling it's an anagram of that. Right, reserve towel to begin with when visiting beach. What is going on here? Set aside. Okay, so it's a double. It's a. I think it's a double definition. If you reserve something, you set it aside. Towel to begin with when visiting beach. No, it's not that actually. It's towel to begin with, so it's the beginning letter of towel is a T, and the beach is the seaside. Very good, very good. A warning signal is a red alert. Mistakenly is your anagram indicator that we've got an anagram of altered. going after the start of right, so the start of right is an R with altered anagrams after it. Get away from is you say to birds and things to shoo them away. Excuse me. Interminable in this sense is meaning not ending, never ending. And a film session is a shoot, so shoot becomes shoo. O for old, a pal is a chum, and an opal is a gem. I mean, that is probably one of the old chestnuts of crosswording, of cryptics. A splash of liquid is a splatter. We've got S for small, and a dish is a platter. We've got Pinot is a type of wine. We've got O for nothing in the glass of beer, which is a pint. Ladies possibly, so the ladies' toilets could be the loo, an example of the loo. Love is an O. Wearing L for large, and ring is an O again. Ristorante dish is a pasta. If you're done with it, then you're past it. And artichokes originally is the A from artichokes. A fast train is an express train, and to say something is to express it. Relatives is an anagram versatile. Fantastically is your anagram indicator, and relatives are family. We've got the poet Spencer, who I do not know. Series is SER, abbreviated with pens for writers in it. Weird things. We've got an anagram of thing to give us night, so weird is your anagram indicator. We got the initial letter of frightens is the F, and then everybody is all, and when it gets dark is nightfall. Got the port of Antwerp. We've got A in the clue, N for new, and then one who's worthy of contempt is a twerp. We have the sheriff's gang succeeded, so to have is to possess. The sheriff's gangs are posses, and put an S for succeeded. So S for succeeded is probably something you see in a family tree or in a list of prime ministers or something. S for succeeded. If something is complete, then it's total, and a wreck is totaled. Not very keen on that one, but I can see what's going on there. It's double definition. Monotonous sound is a drone, and a remote controlled aircraft is a drone. And finally, we have firm. If something's got firm, it's set. It has set. Ultimately, it's saying it's take the S from bucks, the E from the, and the T from market. So, kind of final letter acrostic. So there we go. 5:47. Take out the time for the typo again. 2 typos in a row, but don't worry about those. Thanks for watching.